Hello, welcome everyone. Think you know everything about the world? From Australia's record-breaking fence to Jamaica's Olympic dominance, these 15 mind-blowing facts will change the way you see some of your favorite countries. Stay tuned for some surprises. 1. Australia is home to the world's longest fence. Australia is known for its vast outback and unique wildlife, but did you know it's also home to the world's longest fence? The Dingo Fence, also known as the Dog Fence, stretches over 5,600 kilometers, 3,480 miles, across the Australian outback. It was built in the 1880s to keep dingoes, wild dogs, away from fertile land in the south, protecting livestock. To this day, it remains one of the largest man-made structures in the world. 2. Canada has the longest coastline in the world. While Canada might not always be associated with coastal regions, it boasts the longest coastline of any country in the world. The Canadian coastline stretches over 202,080 kilometers, 125,187 miles, which is more than the next 5 countries combined. From the icy waters of the North to the Atlantic and Pacific Oceans, Canada's coastline is home to a diverse array of wildlife and natural beauty. 3. The United Kingdom has the oldest royal family in the world. The United Kingdom's royal family is not just famous but also the oldest continuous hereditary monarchy in the world. The British royal family can trace its lineage back over 1,200 years to Alfred the Great in the 9th century. Queen Elizabeth II, who reigned from 1952 until her death in 2022, was the longest reigning monarch in British history. 4. New Zealand has no snakes. One of New Zealand's most unique facts is that it has no native snake species. Due to its isolated location, New Zealand has managed to remain snake-free, making it a haven for those who are afraid of snakes. However, the country does have some non-native snakes that are kept in controlled environments, but they are not found in the wild. 5. Ireland has a legal right to housing. In Ireland, there is a legal right to housing, enshrined in the Irish Constitution. It states that the state must take steps to ensure that its citizens are provided with homes. While this doesn't mean that everyone is automatically guaranteed a free house, it places an obligation on the government to address homelessness and the availability of affordable housing. 6. South Africa has 11 official languages. While many people are familiar with South Africa's diversity, they might not know that the country recognizes 11 official languages. These languages reflect the country's rich cultural diversity, including Afrikaans, English, Zulu, Xhosa, and others. South Africa's constitution ensures equal status for all official languages, making it one of the most linguistically diverse nations in the world. 7. Singapore has one of the strictest laws on littering. Singapore is known for its cleanliness, but what many don't know is that the country enforces some of the strictest anti-littering laws in the world. If caught littering, individuals can face heavy fines, and in some cases, even community service in public areas such as cleaning up trash. This has contributed to Singapore being one of the cleanest cities globally. 8. The United States has the most tornadoes in the world. While tornadoes are often associated with places like Tornado Alley in the US, many people don't realize that the United States experiences more tornadoes than any other country. With around 1,000 tornadoes occurring each year, the US holds the global record for tornado frequency, especially in the central and southeastern regions. These destructive storms are a major concern in parts of the country. 9. India is home to the world's largest postal network. India has the world's largest postal network, with over 150,000 post offices across the country. The Indian postal system is so vast that even remote villages in rural areas are served, ensuring that mail reaches even the most far-flung regions. The country is also known for its innovative solutions, such as the floating post office in Srinagar, located on the Dal Lake. 10. Jamaica has the most Olympic medals per capita. Jamaica, despite its relatively small size, has an incredible track record in the Olympic Games. The island nation has won more Olympic medals per capita than any other country in the world. Known for its sprinting prowess, particularly in events like the 100 meters and 200 meters, Jamaica has produced legendary athletes like Usain Bolt, who is widely regarded as the fastest man in the world. 11. Wales has more castles than any other country in Europe. Wales, one of the countries that make up the United Kingdom, is often called the Land of Castles due to its impressive number of castles. With over 600 castles, Wales has more castles per square mile than any other country in Europe. These medieval structures, such as Carnarvon Castle and Conwy Castle, are part of the nation's rich history and are major tourist attractions. 12. The United States' official language is not English. Although English is the dominant language spoken in the US, it is not the official language at the federal level. The US does not have an official language designated by law, despite English being the de facto language for government, education, and business. Several states, however, have recognized English as their official language, while others, like Hawaii, also recognize native languages such as Hawaiian. 13. Australia's Great Barrier Reef can be seen from space. The Great Barrier Reef, located off the coast of Queensland, Australia, is not only the world's largest coral reef system, but it is also one of the only living things visible from space. 14. The United Kingdom has the longest reigning monarch in European history. Queen Elizabeth II holds the record as the longest reigning monarch in European history. She ascended the throne in 1952 and ruled for 70 years, surpassing the reigns of several European monarchs, including her own great-great-grandmother, Queen Victoria. Her reign was marked by significant historical events, including the end of the British Empire and the growth of the Commonwealth. 15. Canada has a town with a secret tunnel to the US. In the town of Darby Line, Vermont, there is a small, hidden tunnel that runs under the border to Canada. This tunnel connects the local library on the US side with a building on the Canadian side. It was once used to allow people to cross between the two countries discreetly, and while it's not used much today, it remains a quirky part of the town's history. These are just a few of the fascinating facts we've uncovered. Curious to learn more? So stay connected to watch more.